90% of all cowboys were black. Even the Lone Ranger were black.
Who's the Lone Ranger?
Really? Harp, you teaching this boy anything?
The history here is deep. We like the Wild West out here.
So Idris, my first question is for you. This movie is in part about the proud tradition of Black cowboys. What did you know about the history of Black cowboys before you signed on to this movie? And like, what have you learned since?
I knew very little, especially about the, integration of inner city and stables and Black cowboys and animals within cities. We've all known about city farms, but this is something else. So I didn't know too much about it. And then clearly, throughout the process, working with Ricky Straub and Neighborhood Films and, sort of like 2-3 years of development, I learned a lot. I've learned that it's not just Philadelphia that this history lives in certain parts of America. There are deep, stable, rich communities that, live in the cities as well. And then even this sort of depiction of, Black people in cowboy films, which is pretty non-existent, even though this isn't about the Western side of it all, there was a lot I learned about the history, why cowboys are called cowboys in the first place, So there's, there was a real education curve for me in this whole process.
Speaking of education, Caleb, tell me about your horse. Do you feel a bond for him? Do you check up on him or her? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I've just been speaking about this the whole time. Like when I was training with the horses, it's not about just hopping on the horse and just, yeehaw into the sunset. It's about really building a bond, a spiritual connection with the horse. It was like the horse that I worked with, his name was Patrick, and I had to learn him and, talk to him. I fed him every time I went on set. I went up to Patrick, rubbed him, he felt my touch. And once we built a connection, it was an easy ride.
Patrick is a very good name I love person names on animals. Do you know?
Yeah,
like dogs named like Herb or whatever. It's a very good name for a horse.
Great name. I love Patrick.
Idris, you worked with actual members of the Fletcher Street Urban Riding Club for this movie. What do you hope this movie does for other urban riding clubs like theirs?
Save them, to be quite honest, because, a lot of them are facing eviction. The land on which, Fletcher Street especially is rich in terms of real estate development, and people want to buy this land and kick these stables out. So we'd like very much that this film exposes that dilemma right now and at least finds some resolution here. These are communities that have meant a lot for centuries, 100 years, that Fletcher Streets have been in that place. So I'm hoping that the riding clubs get some benefit of exposure and then a little bit of understanding of the importance they are to communities, especially young kids that get to be around animals and horses at a young age. It gives them a very interesting sense of purpose when they can go to the stables and check on their horse. So
yeah, I hope so. It's like you want to be in a neighborhood, but you don't want the parts of the neighborhood. Do you know what I mean? Like people that want to move into these neighborhoods and developers, that's part of the neighborhood. Like you take all of that.
That's right. That's right. You take that. You're right. You're absolutely right.
What's going on?
The city decide they don't need horses no more.
Y'all trying to tear this place down?
Come on, man. How you gonna do that to us? This is where we live.